Hey, it's Botanical Brian here at Colonial Gardens, and I am joined today by our perennial coordinator, Trish. Trish, thanks for joining us today.
Hey, thank you so much for having me. I'm very excited to be here.
So Trish, I know that you love all plants, but you are especially passionate about natives.
Yes, I am so in love with native plants. They're just gorgeous and stunning and so beneficial here.
Definitely, definitely. So how would you describe what a native plant, like if someone asked you what is the definition of a native plant?
So a native plant is a plant that occurs due to natural processes rather than through human introduction. So think of when the Europeans settled through here, anything they brought is not considered native. Anything that was here prior is considered native.
All right, one of the things that I love about native plants is what they bring as far as diversity in our natural world. I love how they provide habitat for wildlife, and they provide food for birds, and they provide cover, and they provide a place for the animals to raise their young. What are some of the other benefits of native plants?
So that's a great question. So one thing that's great about native plants is they are great for reducing air pollution. They're excellent at reducing erosion. And my favorite thing about them is they're helping us to combat climate change by storing the carbon dioxide in the ground. So they're just so helpful with us.
Natives also provide beauty to our communities and to our world. They provide a progression of flowers and seeds throughout the season that just make the world more beautiful. And so are natives easy to grow?
Yeah, so the great thing about a native garden is it is perfect for that beginner gardener who really wants to start, especially a butterfly gardener or garden. So what I recommend to people wanting to get into a butterfly or pollinator garden is that they start by looking at the native plants, because those plants have had thousands of years to adapt to each other and to adapt to this crazy Missouri climate. So they're going to be really, really easy to maintain. They're going to be a lot more disease and pest resistant, and they've grown up together, so they know how to grow together.
That's right, that's right. I wanted to show you guys a few of my favorite native plants. Over here we have black gum. So black gum is a great native tree. It's extremely heat and drought tolerant. The flowers of black gum provide important nectar to bees and to butterflies as well. Then they have a little purple berry that the birds love. It also has the best fall color of any tree, with red and orange and all these beautiful colors. Next to it here is white oak. White oak grows into a huge, majestic tree, and its acorns are just loved by all different types of wildlife. And then over here is serviceberry. Serviceberry is a beautiful small native tree, only gets about 20-25 feet tall, beautiful white flowers in the springtime, red berries, and red fall color. And these berries are adored by birds, but they're also great to eat with people. Trish, come on over here, let's eat some of these berries. Find a real ripe one, like one of these purple ones.
That looks good.
All right, I'm gonna try one too.
That is very good.
They're very sweet. I've had serviceberry pie.
Oh.
Let's go over to your perennial section and let's look at some of your favorite perennials. So we're over in our perennial department, and Trish is going to show us some of her favorite perennials. Trish, show us some perennials.
Absolutely. So one of the most beloved and renowned native perennials is going to be the purple coneflower. So you can see it's starting to bloom right there. The great thing about coneflowers is not only are they great for pollinators, they're also great for feeding birds such as goldfinches. They'll eat the seeds from the center, so it's really vital for that whole ecosystem. And then they're just gorgeous. They create a beautiful backdrop. The other one that I really love is this spigelia. A lot of people love to have a big pop of color, but they don't have a very sunny spot. The great thing about this one in particular is it loves shade. So if you have hostas or anything like that and you want to pop in some bright color that's a native, this is the one to go to. It's vibrant and gorgeous.
And a hummingbird magnet.
Oh yes. So then we have the other one that's not very known is the turtlehead tortuga. So this one will produce, probably in about August or so, it'll produce really pretty pink flowers. This one is great if you have an area that gets too much water, so a lot of people put them at the end of the drain spout. But again, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous, beneficial perennial native.
Trish, thanks for all of that great native information. And if you want to learn more about native plants and start your own native garden, stop by Colonial Gardens, see Trish or myself, and we can get you going in your own native garden.